Good evening, my divine masculines and my divine feminines, aka kings and queens, aka royal priesthoods. This is your girl, Miss Kida Love Tea. I have not been posting in some time. I'm going to get better with that. I promise I'm going to get better with that. I've been just really just been prioritizing my life and also trying to maintain my energy because when you give, you gotta also replenish yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I've been working on my website. I have been working on my book. By the way, stay tuned for that book. It's called Real Relationships, No Games by moi, Marquita Ross. Okay, Miss Kida Love Tea is my brand. Because I do spill the love with a little bit of tea, okay? You know that tea is soothing and love all one, and we all need. So I just was, taking the time to prioritize my life. There's been some things going on in my life that I had to also attend to, along with maintaining my energy and learning more about myself. And when you learn more about yourself, you dig a little more deeper within yourself. Listen, it doesn't matter how old we are, it doesn't matter how far we got in life, there is always something that you will learn about yourself, okay? And for the past couple of weeks, I've been learning a lot more about myself because I've been digging a little more deeper. As we evolve, as we vibrate on a higher energy and on a different dimension, we learn more, we understand more, but we also experience more pain. And now, I don't want to scare y'all because I know some of y'all be saying, I don't like pain. If I had the choice, I would just not want to experience any pain. But I'm here to tell you that if you don't experience any pain, then there's no reason to gain. Okay? So pain is a must in order for you to grow, in order for you to evolve, and in order to receive blessings. I understood this as I went along and I started to doing some, a little bit of deep diving, surface, going below the surface and going inside myself and learning more about, things that I probably thought that I was healed from, things that I probably suppressed and I didn't even realize it, that started coming to the surface. And I'm going to tell y'all, it really started coming to the surface as I was writing this book. Okay? When God is trying to take you to a new dimension in Him, and when universe is trying to open up another realm to you for you to see, there is going to require another layer of yourself that needs to be shed. Okay? And when I mean another layer of yourself, I'm talking about the old self. In order for the new self to emerge, you have to shed the old self, the old way of thinking, the old programming, everything that you've been taught that does not serve you right now in your life, that did not bring you joy, peace, happiness, love. You have to get rid of it. Do you not know you become a prisoner of your own self when you do not deal with these things? When you do not go below the surface? It's easy for us to stay on the surface. You know why? Because we don't want to deal with pain. Okay? We don't want to find out what's on the inside because we are afraid. And do you not know that fear is the biggest element, the biggest emotion that will keep you from discovering your authentic you, for discovering who you are and what your purpose is in this life. Okay, so as I began to write this book, I began to understand more and more about myself, underlying fears. Okay, I know sometimes, we all can come off as like we got it all together, and, but either way, as long as you are living in this life, you are going to experience some pain, okay? Because without pain, you can't gain the wisdom, you can't gain the knowledge, and you cannot have the self discovery of who you are and of the love that universe is ready to show you, to give you, and you won't be able to receive it. So I had to shed some old ways of thinking. I had to shed that old self that wasn't able to receive. You know how deep down inside you want love, but you're not ready to receive love, but you want it. You desire it. Um, we can want finances, but we don't know how to receive finance. We don't know how to manifest these things because of the old way of thinking. So if you were raised in poverty, then that old way of thinking has to shed. That old way of thinking you have to delete in order to receive new messages. In order for the divine to give you a new way of thinking, a new way of talking, a new way of walking, you gotta get rid of the old, y'all. I even had to give up social media as I used to be on it. I had to give up hours of social media. I had to give up days of social media. I had to also give up going out with my girlfriends and, the things that I, in my times past, would love to do. I had to give that up in order to be able to receive new information and to shed the old. Now, that's not to say that I don't go out or I don't want to go out. It just means that while I am now learning the importance of self-discipline, and also dedication and focus. See, I was a procrastinator. I don't know about y'all, but I'll speak my own truth. I was a procrastinator. I just always, for some reason, just waited until it was the last minute to do something. And I still struggle with it, but I'm getting better. And the reason why I know I'm getting better is because this book, oh my God, this book that I know that I'm divinely led to write allowed me to do some self digging, okay? And I came across within that self discovery of a lot of things that I did not deal with. Yeah, sure, I dealt with other issues, but there was still some underlying things that was in there so deeply rooted that I didn't even realize it was there until I became disciplined, until I became focused, and until I did what we call a social media fast. Okay? And I must say, y'all, I feel so much better. I feel rejuvenated. I feel so much lighter. I feel so energized. I feel like a new chapter in my life has begun and the old chapter closed. I feel more peace. I feel more joy. And do you not know that all of that is associated with healing? When you allow yourself to open up and you be able to become naked with God, and you begin to expose those hidden things, those hidden fears, those hidden insecurities, those hidden whatever things that will keep you from experiencing true love with yourself. It is so liberating, y'all. It is so liberating. So don't ever think that pain is always associated with something that's bad. Okay? Pain is actually good, because when you're in pain, that lets you know that there is something within you that it needs attention. It needs to change. And the only way we're going to change is if we realize the pain, we feel the pain, and we also deal with the pain. Okay? So remember, no pain, no gain. Even when, listen, you know, when you go to the gym and you start your exercising, regimens, and your, the way you do things to build up your muscles and to tone up your body, there is going to be some pain because there is muscles that you have not used maybe since you was a child. When we were young, we just were so flexible. We ran, we climbed trees, we climbed fences. We were so active. It was when we became adults, that mobility slowed down, and then we started to recognize that those old, those bones wasn't, as they wouldn't move as much, and when they did, we had some aches and some pains. It is the same way when you start, your exercising. You experience the pain, but then the more you exercise, the less the pain becomes. The more, the better you feel about yourself. The more vibrant you become. The more the manifestation of what you're doing begins to show. It's the same way from the inside out. Okay? So I just stopped past today just to give you a little bit of tidbit, because I don't want to get into too much, because my book is coming out soon. And by the way, let me know, subscribe to my page, hit that like button, leave me a comment, and let me know that, even anything you want to discuss, leave a comment below and let me know. Also, go visit me over on Instagram under Markida_Ross. That's MARKIDA_Ross. Follow me there. I also have a podcast. You can find me on Spotify. You can find me on iTunes. You can also find me on Anchor. Miss Kida Love Tea. Okay, type me up. Go subscribe to my page, and I accept all donations, y'all, to help me keep my pages going. Leave me a donation. You can send. I'll leave that in the description box below. I'll leave all that information there. But I'm letting you know, y'all. Anything that I do, it is to help you. It is to help you grow. It is to motivate you. It is to inspire you. It is to also push you to greatness. Because in order for you to be great, you have to become great. And in order for you to become great, you got to do the work. You have to do the work that's necessary, because we all have a purpose, and you must find your purpose, okay? So remember, no pain, no gain. This is Miss Kida Love Tea, and I love you. And don't forget, no mess, no message, okay? And don't forget, subscribe to this page, okay? Don't let me down. Subscribe to this page. Share it with your friends, all right? Thank you. I'm out.